Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. It is Thursday, January 16th of 2025. So what are we going to talk about today? Do a quick update on how yesterday went. I know a number of you people are interested. Kind of how I'm feeling again. You see, I bloodied my nose last night. How that's probably from taking the fall 2 weeks ago. But we're going to talk about it's not only in business, it's a personal life. Sometimes you have to ask people to help you, right? I know we're bullheaded, we're self sufficient, but sometimes you have to ask. And you'd be surprised at what I have to ask for. All right, stay tuned. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, if you didn't already know it. And yes, this is the weekday, Monday through Friday. Today is Thursday, January 16th. So what are we talking about in general? Let's get to yesterday's appointment. Yesterday's appointment, the guy said it went really well. I mean, he poked and prodded, and I listen to some noise, and I see my heart on the screen and stuff, but that's Greek to me, right? All I do know is if it's pumping, that means it's working, right? But he had me take my life vest off to have the new machine hooked up so that they could get the heart function. And I won't know what that is until the 20th, whatever day that falls on. So that brings us to what are we talking about today? Whether it's in your business or in your personal life, you're going to have to step out and ask for help. As minuscule as it is to major it is. Most people are willing to help other people. But you have to be the one that has shown initiation of helping others, if that makes any sense. See, I've always been good at giving, but terrible when it comes to receiving. If anybody needed a hand with something, I'd be more than happy to help them with it. As long as I had our stuff done or this or that. But yeah, we give them a hand. And as time progresses, you've given out quite a bit over time, but nothing come back. And nothing come back not because of everybody else, it's because of you. Because you're not a good receiver. It feels odd to have it come this way. There's certain things that run through my mind, I'm not worthy of it. That I appreciate the help, but I'll just plug along and do it myself, right? Sometimes you can't. I'm telling you. With Claude all by himself, he's doing the mechanics, which he was pretty much anyways. I'm out front now, but a lot of stuff, it needs two people. I'd go out to the shop, I'd hold something up. So I've got a guy that I can give him a shout the night before and pick him up, and he will help Claude with the manual labor. Well, him and Claude get along as good as who knows, but Claude claims the kid makes more work, but the kid's just 30. He said, well, you wanted help. Well, I can do it easier myself. I said, yeah, but you're the one that came to me and said you can't do it yourself. Right? So, it's right down to even with me. I've had to ask different ones. Like Claude is way stepped up to me, and I don't know how I'm going to repay that one. But, it's simple things. And this is going to sound stupid, but I still come from the cloth of, it don't bother me a bit, pretty much, if it sounds stupid, right? But either due to the lack of oxygen during surgery, and now they say there's another thing out there, POCD, that can for extended periods of time under anesthesiology, and it could last a week, couple months, couple years. There's no, but whatever is going on, I'm having problems just trying to do my medicines. And you don't want to screw up your medicine, especially when you take 18 to 20 of the dang things. But I can't stay focused to do them, and it frustrates me. And I'll quit and go away and come back, and I'll be putting them in the wrong places or putting two where only one belong. So I had to be honest. Actually, I wasn't honest. I was trying to make do, but my sister-in-law picked it up, and she rallied the wagons and got my daughter to do the Mediset. Well, she lives quite a ways away, and they've been trying all into last week, into this week, to get what they call a visiting nurse. And all a visiting nurse does comes into the house once a day and helps you with whatever your needs are. And all my needs are right now are, can you do the friggin' pills for the week? That way I just know I have night and morning. That's it. There's two choices. And even after my daughter filled the Mediset, I keep rechecking the Mediset to make sure I took it, because I don't remember taking it. And I can tell you that I watched a good movie last night and one the night before. I couldn't tell you what the movie was, and I couldn't tell you what it was about. It was weird. And names, but they've always been hard to remember. You know, the ones that are close aren't, but most people up here respond to like what I do is hey you or a-hole or what have you. So what I've had to do is I've had to figure out who can I get in here to do that before the end of Saturday. Well, I have a gal that lives right across the road from the shop, Kitty Corner. And the nice thing is she worked for domestic violence and all those places prior to retiring. So she said absolutely. She could either come to my place, I could go to her place, she could go to the shop. I think I'm going to try to make it as easiest as possible when her and her husband are home, and just swing in and set them on the table and see what she can do with them. And then, of course, my sheet of paper that says whether it's night or morning, but the bottles, most of them that are mandatory night, have night on it, but the ones that are, like you don't want to be taking your Lasix, which is a watering pill, at night unless you want to be up all night long peeing. That's crazy. You take it in the morning, and that's the start of the day. But it's been hard to try to get somebody in here, but it's been even harder for me to admit that I have an issue that needs to be addressed. Not that there's any medication or any therapy or anything out there yet to deal with what I've got, but I need to get, people in to at least handle the medicine. And this shake and twitch, I'm noticing that in my extremities, my feet and my hands, they will twitch. Especially if I'm holding on to something and But I still look at it as a positive. I mean, I can complain about everything that I can't do, but I can actually brag about more things that I can that I couldn't before. I mean, my legs used to cramp up because when I try to walk, because poor circulation. Guess what? Now my calves hurt, and that's because I'm out of shape. So I know that I can build these legs back up once the go-ahead is given. Now, once the 20th comes, and hopefully they'll give the okay for the vest to come off. Either way, I have cardiac rehab on the 23rd, and they just said to dress comfortably, sneakers, preferably. And my choice, whether it be the treadmill or the exercise bike, they're going to hook me up to monitors and they're going to monitor me. I said, well, what if I have a friggin' heart attack when I'm doing it? She said, well, you're in good hands then because you're right next to the cardiac unit. I guess you got an answer for everything, right? I would like it where I wouldn't have to worry about having a heart attack. This puppy ain't run on a treadmill or a bicycle probably since teenager. That's how far back. I'm just picturing myself like these comedy movies where I get my hands on the treadmill and it takes off and it's dragging my toes off the end. You know, it's not going to look pretty, guys. Editing, I noticed that this was all red, so I got that washed up. And then I noticed there was a blinky on my answer machine. It's the doctor's office where they want to reschedule the 20th. This is my life, right? But no, the biggest problem I have when it comes to doing these videos and trying to plunge through them is I feel like, you know, I at least owe you to get a video out. You know, you guys have been such great support. You know, you've been in my corner from day one. So I feel like I'm letting you down if I don't get a video out, you know. And I know that's not the case with you guys. I know. But that's what runs through my head. Is I can't let you guys down. And I don't want to put out crappy videos either. You know, I at least want to put out a video that at least there's something there to take that you can use. Or at least it gives you entertainment value of where you fall over off the chair because you're laughing so hard. I'm okay with either. Right? But on that note, I'm going to start wrapping this video up. And I'm going to start trying to get some better videos together. You know, like with you, Mark, you've helped me out with giving me ideas on what to do. If you guys, other guys got ideas, something that you've been wondering about that you're not sure of, if I know, I'll definitely do a video on it. If not, I'll do some research. So on that note, you guys have a great day. And we'll catch you here bright and early tomorrow morning.